And here we are at Casey Park in Auburn, New York, home of the Auburn IceHogs. In this competition, the visiting team wearing their blue sweaters, led by coaches Anthony Felder, Chris Nethers, Anthony Netto, John Terry, head coach Michael Ledoux, the Watertown Wolves. Versus the home team in their white sweaters, way down yonder, led by coaches Jim Ride and head coach Bob Bianco, the Auburn IceHogs. Looks like we're rolling with 15-minute periods. Starting in goal, and the goalie for today's game for the Watertown Wolves, Brody McGregor. And in net for the IceHogs, number 74, Jonah Young. And we're live, face-off drawn back by Watertown. Played with it in the neutral zone. More playing with it in the neutral zone. Sorry, some minor audio adjustments, and I'm back. Lost at the blue line, now fired in. Picked up by Cameron Dallin. Dallin taking it back behind the net, trying to clear it all the way around to the other side. Held in by the IceHogs, and now pushed out by the Wolves. Flicked up by Nathan Taylor up to Daniel Keegan. Taylor fires that in, goes wide right, off into the corner, picked up by Blake Gregory. Back to the point, sent across by the Wolves. Keegan in the corner, Keegan trying to clear it out. Holding it at the blue line, Brady Van Brocklin, he fires it in. Keegan, centering pass, comes all the way out. Oh, and that leaks out into the neutral zone. Chasing it down is Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin curling around, popping it up into the neutral zone. Coming away with it now, though, is Wild for the IceHogs. Wild, or Ride, number 43. Ride with it in the corner, centering. We got a stick lost. Van Brocklin's stick loose because it's broken. That is in two pieces. I know what somebody's asking Santa Claus this year. Taylor going down into the right-hand side. Lost that back behind a net. Flicked up past Nethers, all the way down into the Wolves' end of the ice. Play there by Hans. Hans back around behind the net into the far corner. Backhands it up to Mara. Mara passes that up to Nethers. Nethers fires that in into the far corner. IceHogs flicking it up. Chasing that down is Hans again. Hans back behind the net. And that comes out into the neutral zone where the IceHogs play it. IceHogs trying to penetrate through. Mar. Shortly losing that battle. Comes out to the point. Point sends it back in. That's Pisciotti. TJ. Coming around on the near side to Pisciotti's position again. Pisciotti not able to hold it. Brought out. Pisciotti goes down. And Pisciotti gets up, recovers, and fires that puck back in to the Watertown end of the ice. Little prior to the red line. And that's going to be an icing, and that'll send it all the way down off to the side of Jonah Young. Face off to the right side of Jonah, taken by Owen O'Donnell, drawn back but controlled by the IceHogs. Ice Hawks trying to come up, losing that in their skates is Noah Testa. Back around behind Brody. Played out off to Brody's right side. Picked up, cleared out into the neutral zone. Coming back with it are the Ice Hawks, fired into the corner. Back around behind McGregor, played by Jose Rivera. Rivera coming up along the far side. Rivera passes it off, comes across. Trey Ledoux not able to hold that pass. Comes back the other way now. Hogan penetrating in. Hogan stopping, turning so hard, so quickly, he fell down. And McGregor covers that up along the side of his net. We'll have our first non-icing stoppage of play. Goalie freeze. 11:01 remaining in this period. Little tight quarters here at Casey Park in Auburn, New York. Pressed right up against the glass practically. Coming down with that, William Vokey. Vokey loses that puck as it gets tipped away. Sent down all the way by the Auburn Ice Hawks. Chasing it down is Hans, and Hans not going to be able to catch up to it, and that's going to come back for an icing. Another face-off to the right of Young. Face-off drawn across into the center. Myros unable to get a stick cleanly on it and lost by Hans at the blue line. Myros coming back. Myros trying to fire that in. Comes back to Hans. Hans flicks it up just to penetrate into the offensive end of the ice. That puck gently goes into the corner, helped along and around by Auburn. Played on the near side by Myros. Nope, not Myros. Sorry, that's Leduc. Comes out to the point. Held there by Van Brocklin. Fires that puck in. Deflected out to the right. Comes out high slot, and that clears out into the neutral zone. Chasing it down to avoid an icing. Waved off as Hans was able to catch up to it. Auburn sends that back in. Back around behind the boards. Played there by Van Brocklin. He plays it, picked up by Watertown, and stolen away by the Ice Hawks. Comes out to Pisciotti. Pisciotti back into the corner for Marr. Marr not able to catch up to it, and looks like Dallin picks it up. Dallin loses it. He crosses over the blue line, and the Ice Hawks fire that back in for an offsides. Dallin grabbed that puck, came over the blue line, and wondered, where'd that puck go? I thought I had that. Face-off rifled forward by the Wolves, goes all the way down to the Ice Hawks end of the ice. Picked up behind the net, shuffled around. Judah Young trying to play it over there. Judah not able to maintain control. Puck does go into the corner. Played by Nathan Taylor. Taylor coming out. Taylor across the middle. Taylor shooting. Saved by Jonah Young. Gobbled up. Wrapped his breadbasket right around that puck. So give us a face-off to the left side of Jonah Young. We'll see how he fares from that side of the net. And so far, so good. That puck comes out into the neutral zone. Tried to get handled, but turned over to Watertown. Keegan playing that puck, able to finally send it all the way around to his offensive pair mate. Sent back, though, and nobody there. Comes out to the Ice Hawks. That tried to be a sneaky pass to Marr. Dallin right there to pick that puck off. Dallin tearing all the way around. Dallin curling around. Back behind the net. Drops that pass all the way back for, who's that? It's Mara. It's almost like they tried working on that while they were in the, going to the Crunch game last night. Crunch won, 3-1. Puck comes all the way back. Icing is waved off. Dallin making a play on it. Dallin sending it out to the near side. Turned over at center ice, and coming back with that puck are the Ice Hawks. Wilbur fires that shot. Save, deflected, back behind the net. Comes out to the point. Play there by Tucker Hogan. Hogan fires it in, back around. Out in the center. Is that Judy Young? Oh, and that puck gets lost into the neutral zone. Played in at the neutral zone, curling around, pushing it forward is Testa. No, with Testa centering pass. Nothing doing there. Sorry, I'm operating the camera with my left hand. This is a new position for me. It's like the stranger. Holding that before it goes into the offensive end is Dallin. Dallin passes that up. Shot fired high and wide. Falling down all over that, and his Nethers going in, shooting, firing that puck. Whoa, Matthew Hoey. And that went wide through the crease. Van Brocklin there all over it. Coming in right down the middle, O'Donnell, centering pass. Oh, and Neto not able to catch up to it. Neto centers again, and that's not anywhere near O'Donnell, so he's not able to get a piece of it. And the Ice Hawks trying to control that puck. Held at the blue line by Jose Rivera. Out in the middle, grabbed there by Testa. Testa clears it up into the neutral zone where it's stopped by Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin turns and fires that puck in, back around behind the net of Jonah Young. Played up on the left-hand side by Trey Ledoux. Ledoux takes it back into the corner. Tries for the centering pass, deflected. That comes out high. So Jose tried firing that back into the face-off dot, and there's an Ice Hawk right there. Rivera steps up, though, in the neutral zone to shovel that forward. Cleared out, sent all the way down by the Ice Hawks. Goes back around behind the net. Van Brocklin pushing off the forechecking forward to steal that puck away. Rivera with the puck now. Rivera looking, lots of ice, stolen by an Ice Hawk who went down. I think he was actually tripped by his own player. Can't really call that one. Myro's not able to pin that up against the far boards. If that makes it, it's going to be an icing, and it made it. No, it's waved off. It's waved off. That comes all the way around. Now it's going to be icing the other way. Ice Hawks able to catch up to it. Tried shoveling it around for a winger on the far side, but that winger was nowhere near there, so that puck came all the way around to the Wolves' end of the ice and became an icing. Sliding up to take that face off is going to be Vokey for Watertown. Can't see who's taking a face off for the Ice Hawks. Could be Hoey. Wolves keeping that puck in. Leduc battling to maintain control, and it does get turned over. Coming back for that puck is Felder. Marr coming away with it. Marr taking that puck into the corner for the Ice Hawks. Centering pass, nothing going on there. Myro's trying to chase and follow that puck up into the neutral zone. He gets there, passes it to Vokey. Vokey takes it along the boards. Vokey crossing in the middle, takes that shot, and it's saved by Young. Vokey hoping that would get deflected out for his compadre, Connor Leduc, who was right there hoping to see that pop out for him too. This will be a face-off to the left side of Jonah Young. Taking that face-off as Nathan Taylor comes back to an Ice Hawk, and they fire it all the way down, and that's going to be an icing, and we'll do it all over again. Let's see how we fare this time. Taylor draws that puck back. Oh, picked off the stick of Jose Rivera, loses it. He was trying to get it to his forehand to fire that shot in. A little too much time taken. Shot fired. We have Brocklin save. Rebound. Goal. 89 got the assist. Who got that goal? Could be Ride, 43. The numbers on their sleeves are very hard to see. It is 43. Ride. .43 from 89. Time of that goal, 10:02. That puck does go down to the Auburn end of the ice. Now it comes out all the way down, and that's going to be an icing. 1-0 IceHawks here. Took 10 minutes for them to get that goal. Nice pass. Well, nice, rebound. Nice way to pick up the trash there for Liam Ride. Face-off goes clear across to the other side. Testa sends it all the way around. Held in at the blue line by Van Brocklin, and he backhands it into the corner. Primarily IceHawks there, but they're not able to get it out. Chasing it down to the far corner is Stephen Mara. That leaks out, goes back behind the net. Played by the IceHawks, tried clearing it out, and Van Brocklin not able to hold it. Stealing it is Young. Young coming all the way down. Young on the right-hand side. Centering pass. Swinging and missing is Ryan Marr. Coming away with that puck is that Nethers? It is Nethers. Carter Nethers into the corner. He goes down. IceHawks take that puck away. Effective check. Centering pass, not made all the way over. Dallin chasing it down. Dallin chasing it down into the corner. Not able to clear it out, though. Played by Judy Young. Comes back around behind the net, and the Wolves pick it up there. Passed up to Trey Ledoux. Ledoux passes it off to Neto. Nick Neto coming over the blue line. Nick Neto crossing over the top of the slot. Fired in from the right-hand side. It's loose. It's still loose. IceHawks try clearing it out. No icing. Icing has been waved off. Just went under the stick of Dallin. Dallin comes around, fires that puck, gets it all the way over to Neto. Neto's able to get it out. IceHawks pass it all the way to the near side. Ledoux picks it up there. Ledoux with the no-look pass over to O'Donnell. IceHawks steal it, coming back the other way. That's Liam Ride again. Liam with that soft shot, and it is sticked aside and covered up by Van Brocklin. Apologize for not being able to get that camera all the way over to, I said Van Brocklin, to McGregor. Listen, they're both like two-part names, all right? Anyway, so tried to get it over to McGregor, the camera, but I'm overwhelmed by how far I have to push it. Again, my left hand. It's like the stranger. Centering pass, shot, save! It's a nice pass by Connor Leduc over to Vokey. Now, great save by Jonah Young. Vokey with that face-off, not able to get it to Myros. Myros able to back check immediately, though, to collect that puck. Turned over to the IceHawks. That gets dumped back into the IceHawks corner, though. Back around behind the net. Leduc, now Vokey, trying to get it away from an IceHawk. Myros coming in. Vokey able to pull that away. Leduc with it. Shot hard, shot low, save, and had to get scooped aside with the stick by Young. Coming out with it are the IceHawks. Up along the right-hand side. Pass all the way across. Van Brocklin chasing it down, and Van Brocklin getting that puck away. Gets it out to neutral zone to Gregory, and Blake's able to send that in all the way down to the end of the ice, and it goes back around behind the IceHawks goal, allowing the Wolves to complete their line change. Neutral zone, turnovers, and there's Dallin leaning. Dallin, oh, not Dallin, I'm sorry, that was Nathan Taylor. We got a delayed penalty because Taylor got tripped right at the red line. Oh, sorry, you missed it. McGregor was skating to go off because of the delay. He got over near the side and cut to come back, and he wiped out, completely blaming it on the ice. And yes, Brody, that ice is slippery over there. Puck was at the IceHawk end of the ice when they touched up on it, so we'll have a face-off to the left side of Jonah Young. There's the face-off drawn back by Owen Donna, stolen by the IceHawks. Coming away with it is IceHawks number 89, Noah Testa fires that shot, goes off the glove of Brody McGregor. Neto with it. Oh, Neto tried clearing out and finally is able to do that. Wolves playing it around. Picked up in the middle by Bryce Rutherford. Rutherford going across. Rutherford curling around. Centering pass. Oh, but he's back behind the net. Comes up. And it goes in. It goes in. Goal scored by number 88, Nick Neto. Assisted by number 27, Bryce Rutherford. 88 from 27. Time of that power play goal, 13:55. Here's the faceoff, comes back to Jose Rivera. He sends it up, stopped right as soon as it enters into the offensive end by the Ice Hawks. Sending it all the way around to the near side here. Picked off, though, by Watertown. Rutherford turning and firing. Rutherford wearing number 27 because he left his number 65 jersey at home. No idea why Bryce didn't think he needed his jersey, but turns out he does. Borrowing a team jersey. That shot goes back around behind the net. 30 seconds remaining in this period. Dallin grabs that puck at the blue line. He sends it back into the corner. Collected there by the Ice Hawks. Sent out. Swatted down by Watertown as soon as it enters neutral zone. Dallin curling in. Dallin going to take that shot. Oh! Hits the post and bounces off into the corner. Caught that goalie by surprise. Knew the shot was coming, but he lost it. Shot fired by Testa, and that goes wide to the right. Dallin makes sure it comes around back behind the net. Sorry about that. And it comes out, and that will end our first period of play. Sorry, I have to fix my position, so it comes here, fully outstretched. Bizarro world for me right now. Anyway, at the end of the first period, you may know what that means. It means it's trivia time. Oops. Darn it. You know what? So there's the answer. New York Islanders, 15 power play goals. That should be goals, not gayols. Goals. The answer is the New York Islanders, 15 power play goals against the Philadelphia Flyers in 1980. This is like Jeopardy. What is the question? So the answer is the New York Islanders, 15 power play goals, 1980 against the Philadelphia Flyers. What do you think the question is? Your question during our next intermission. And of course, this is all sponsored by Power Play Podcast. Power Play Podcast, NNY, found wherever you get your podcasts today. Also available on Facebook and most likely YouTube. Check it out on Instagram. Got this thing everywhere. Feel free to send a message to me in the chat. I am able to read them. So is everybody else. So, keep it clean. New 15 put up on the clock as we begin our second period of play. Taking the face-off is Judah Young and Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell pushing his way forward. Centering pass to Neto. Shot! Goal! 88 from 8! Took 8 seconds. At 8 seconds, 88 scores from 8. That is a lot of 8s. Not sure what that means. Probably means it's lunchtime. Time to eat with all these 8s. Watertown taking a puck back into the corner. Centering pass made to nobody. Nobody was high in the slot. Both defenders were all the way in the corners of the blue line. I wonder what game they were watching. That puck comes out into the neutral zone. Grabbed there by Trey Ledoux. So pushes his stick out, misses it, comes into, Owen O'Donnell, number 8, shot that puck, saved by Jonah Young. Look at this guy right here. Oh, we're getting gloves on. The fans are getting cold. Myros, backhand pass to Dallin. Dallin fires that in, goes off the leg of Testa, deflected off to the boards. Oh, that shot gets fired in, blocked by an Ice Hawk defender. Holding it to blue line, Dallin backhands it in, and it comes right back out. No look pass to the middle by Matthew Hoey, gets picked off by Dallin. Dallin takes it into the far side and slips on that same piece of slippery ice that McGregor fell on. Connor Leduc takes that puck, sends it in along the far boards. Play there by Testa. Testa flicks that puck up into the neutral zone. Dallin misses it. It's going all the way down the length of the ice. He's being chased down by Caden Wilcox, but that's going to be an icing, so that'll bring that puck all the way back down by Jonah Young. Q slide over. Perfect. Keegan coming in with that puck in the neutral zone. Oh, unable to pop it into the offensive end. Played back by Van Brocklin all the way across. Picked up by Blake Gregory. Gregory taking it to the offensive end. Keegan coming away with it. Keegan again getting his pocket picked by Testa. Keegan tries centering it. Nothing doing there. Oh, now it got into the middle. Nathan Taylor firing it. Goes into the corner again. Keegan battling for it there. Ice Hawks trying to pull it out. Held in by Van Brocklin. Fired in. Back around behind the net. Picked up by Taylor. Taylor, Keegan. Keegan trying to stuff it in. Comes out in front. Firing. That puck went up in the air. No idea what happened there. Flicked out by the Ice Hawks. If it's on net, it's not icing. And it is on net. So nice save by Brody McGregor. He covers it up. The refs are like, come on, play, dude. And he says no. Hey, Dave, I got another mic if you want to color. In a long time. It's like riding a bike. Watertown trying to pull that puck out. And they do. But it comes right back to Auburn, who fires it right back in for an incredibly offsides. We're going to have to face off at center ice because that was pretty much intentional, but not excessively intentional. Drawn back to Watertown. Fires it into the corner. Out in the middle. Oh, softback stuffed. Nothing doing there. Carter Nether saw it. Barely able to get his stick onto it. Enough to force Young to make a play, but not enough to get a goal. Nether's in for the faceoff. Puck comes straight back to Hans. Hans tries to fire it in. Gets deflected immediately off of the stick of Liam Ride. Shot fired by Mara. I think the hair weighed him down. That is some salad on his head. Look at that mullet this kid's sporting here. That puck gets cleared out through the neutral zone. Comes all the way down. Felder looking around before he plays it, trying to decide which way he wants to go. Chooses to turn to his right, passes it over. And now Ice Hawks with it. That's Hogan. Hogan curling. Hogan has Mara really trying to put some pressure on him. Shot fired. Save by McGregor. Come on, 11 minutes remaining in this period before you find out the question to today's trivia answer. Don't forget to click subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, The Dan Dallin. Please do so. Watertown pulling that puck around behind the corner, firing around to clear it out. Held in, though, by Tucker Hogan. That puck is fired in, and McGregor covering it up for another save. Please subscribe to The Dan Dallin on YouTube. Don't forget to also subscribe to Power Play Podcast NNY to listen to all Northern New York hockey news. Ledoux trying to clear that puck out, skating too far backwards as he was trying to push that puck forwards. Puck goes off the boards to Dallin. Dallin pops it out into the neutral zone. Played there by O'Donnell. O'Donnell loses a bit, covering his tail is Ledoux. Ledoux fires that puck in, back around, picked up by Neto. Neto with it. Centering pass. Oh, nobody's able to get to it. Trying to get that over to Ledoux for the back door, but it was just too high up in the air for Ledoux to get his stick down onto it. Van Brocklin skating in to keep that puck into the corner. Covering his position is Neto. Ledoux over in the far corner. He centers it. Nobody able to get to it. Oh! Van Brocklin fired that, or tried to get his stick on it and actually pushed it just out of the reach of Nick Neto, who was coming in to try to take a sweet follow-up shot for that. Van Brocklin just grabbed that puck in the neutral zone, tried sending it the length of the blue line, and it crossed over, and Ledoux was not able to get out in time, hence the offsides faceoff. Ice Hawks trying to control that puck, stolen by Connor Leduc, and he fires it into the corner. Play there by the Ice Hawks. They tried clearing it out, and they do. Comes all the way back. Jose Rivera chasing that puck down in his own end. Sends that over to the near side for Graydon Hance. Hance collects it, sends it to neutral zone for Myros. Myros swats it down, gets it over to Vokey. Vokey curling around the dot. Vokey with that short side shot, and that is on the wrong side of the post. Stuck back behind the net, and it goes in! How the heck did that go in? Was that Myros with that goal? No? Was it Vokey off the kid's back? Vokey. We're going to say that was Vokey. Number 7. It went off the back of Jonah Young, I believe. Well, those boys will be talking about that. Time of that goal, 5:29. No idea if it was assisted. I could barely tell it was a goal. That puck gets played over on the near side. Myros shoveling it in. Vokey coming over to help. Comes out. Ice Hawks coming out with it. Oh, through the legs of Graydon Hance. Testa backhands that shot and misses the goal completely. Comes all the way around. Just able to hold it in at the blue line is Judy Young. There. And that does come out. Played into the neutral zone by Connor Leduc. Myros coming away with it behind the defenders. Myros shot. Save by Young. Myros taking his own rebound into the corner. He's got Leduc there blocking an Ice Hawk. Leduc comes away with it. Curls out in front, trying to take that shot. Gets sticked aside by an Ice Hawk. Hance holding his ground in the neutral zone. Off the glass, trying to get around him over to Vokey. Not able to do so. Hance playing it again. Hance going all the way over to the far side of the neutral zone. Hance passes that puck up to Keegan. Keegan touches into the offensive end. Keegan almost got that pucked away and loses it back behind the net. Coming away with that puck now are the Ice Hawks. That is 89, Noah Testa. Testa trying to use his body. Oh, and he gets that puck picked from behind by Vokey, and it goes squirreling out into the corner. Testa using that huge body to interfere with Vokey. Now in the neutral zone, that's, I believe, Mar. Depends on whose kid he is. That puck going all the way back, and Dallin going to collect it in his own corner. Bring it back behind his net as he looks for somebody to pass it to. Decides to pass it to Blake Gregory. Gregory over to Felder. My goodness. Sorry, Carter. Oh, shot and a goal. Top shelf. I did not see that hole. Scored by Auburn. I believe that was by couldn't tell if it was Young or Hoey. Either way, Auburn goal. Time of Auburn's goal, 7:27. That puck's coming back down into the Auburn end of the ice. Auburn trying to flick it up, not able to get it past Jose Rivera. Centering pass, goes back behind. Shot fired out from the high slot-ish, sort of placed by Rutherford, who's not wearing his jersey because he forgot it. Rivera plays it on the far side of neutral zone, off the boards, sends it in, but he was too far behind the red line, or the center line, so that's going to be an icing, and that'll bring it all the way back off to the side of Jonah Young. There's the face-off. Drawn back by Watertown. Watertown off the boards, held in at the blue line awkwardly by Liam Ride. Back to Liam. He tries firing it in. Goes off the foot of Nethers. Played in the corner by Rivera. Now Rutherford. Rutherford all the way across to Mara. Mara catching up to that neutral zone. Slows down to allow Ice Hawk player to get by him. Does lose it. Almost a hook. Not quite, though. Rivera picking it up at his end of the ice. Rivera crossing over into the neutral zone. Rivera over the blue line. Rivera has Rutherford. Fires that shot. Goes high. Blocked down. Rebound not playable for Bryce Rutherford. Taking that puck behind the net. Well, that was Owen O'Donnell. Fired all the way around. Coming away with it now are the Ice Hawks. Ice Hawks coming down hard. All alone in the middle is number 3, Ryan Marr, unable to get that puck over to him. Here comes Nick Netto. Nick Netto curling around to top. Fires that shot. Goal! Nick Netto staying low, getting around the leg pad of Jonah Young. Number 88, Nick Netto with the goal, unassisted. Time of that unassisted goal, 9:13. Here's the faceoff, controlled by Netto. He passes it up to Owen O'Donnell. Owen curling around, looking, centering pass, Netto backhand. Oh! Hits the bar, that flicks away and goes up. Puck comes all the way through to the middle. Hans makes a play on it. Hans off the far boards, up to Ledoux. Ledoux sending it into Vokey. Vokey, not able to control it. Shot fired, came out to the blue line to Connor Felder, and he fired it in. Played by Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell back behind the net. Out into the middle for Ledoux. Ledoux is all wrapped up. Pass comes back out. Held by Hans. Almost missed him. That was a tough pass for Hans to receive. Centering pass. Oh, it goes off an Ice Hawk. That goal is going to go to Trey Ledoux. Jumping it into the middle. Goes off the stick of an Ice Hawk. And Trey Ledoux getting a goal. Unassisted, even though a lot of assistance from the Ice Hawks. Time of that goal, 10:06. Face off at center ice. Dallin comes away with it on the far side. Dallin dumps it up into the offensive end. Not hard enough to get into the corner. It comes out. Oh, and the referee says it came out. Thought Dallin held it at the blue line. He must have been a touch too far back to keep it in. Face off in the neutral zone. Drawn back, controlled by Dallin, pushed up, played there by Vokey. Vokey taking it into the corner. Vokey getting pressured by Tucker Hoey. Back behind the net, tried to get cleared out by the Ice Hawks. Played back in by Van Brocklin. Goes around to the far side now. Ooh, that puck got stolen by Noah Testa. Testa doing a good job clearing it out. Leduc right there to try to play it and send it back in. Battle for it in the neutral zone. There. And that comes out. Van Brocklen just missing that play to control that puck in front of his goalie. Van Brocklen passed out to Myros. Myros flicks it up, able to get it to Vokey, not able to get it to him well enough for him to manage. So we have a missing stick. Ice Hawks coming back with it. Ice Hawks shot fired, goes wide right back behind McGregor's goal. Watertown trying to send it out, and Watertown coming away with it now. That's Vokey. Vokey curling around. Vokey, loses the puck as he came up to the face-off dot. Dumps it around back behind the net for Leduc. Leduc grabs it, sends it back behind the net for Vokey. Vokey stops, centering pass, not able to get through as Testa was there for the Ice Hawks. Testa pins that puck up against the corner, Wards, and sends it into the corner for Marr. Ryan Marr coming out with it. Passes that puck over to Judah Young. Judah drops that puck back behind his legs, and Dallin comes away with it. Dallin trying to push that around. Pisciotti trying to hold the stick. Keegan coming away, firing that shot. This is such a hard position for me to manage this camera. I apologize again. Jonah Young covering that puck up. Dropped it down for a second, but it was after the whistle had blown. Face off by Nathan Taylor for Watertown. Taylor taking it, shooting, saving it is Young. Goes off into the corner, played by Keegan. Keegan centers to Taylor. Taylor got the piece of it, but Young is all contorted on top of the puck, so he saves it. Face off to the left side of Young. Nathan Taylor taking it for the Wolves. Sends it over to his far defender. Rivera fires it in. It does leak out wide. Keegan with it at the dot. Keegan tries centering it way high. Comes out all the way over to the boards, playing it up as Hans. Hans goes up. Tries for the backhand. Goes wide. Gregory was covering for him. Gregory returns to his position. Rivera missed that puck. Hans coming over to cover for him. Hans curling over through his end of the ice, back through the neutral zone. Hans crossing over to the offensive end. Hans just trying to make some space. Fires it, puts it lightly on net. Not able to come off for a rebound for anybody. That shot was turned in, fired way wide. Goes across the top of the crease. Gregory, back to Hans. Hans fires that shot. Tried to get deflected by Keegan. Keegan gets sent into the boards almost head first. Smooth backhand. And we are going to call a roughing. So that was just a little too much against Keegan. I thought it looked a little nasty to me. And that is, let's see, who's going to the bench or the box? Looked like it could have been 16, Tucker Hogan. First penalty of the game, our first power play for Watertown. Time of that penalty, 13:05. There's our power play. Comes back to Dallin. Dallin fires that shot loose out in front. Played back behind the net by Nethers. Auburn trying to clear it out. Laying down on the ground is Mara. Auburn collecting it, flicking it up high. Trying to retrieve it is Dallin. Dallin curls around his own end of the ice. Dallin squeezing up. Dallin loses it to Marr. Comes over, though, and picked up by Nethers. Nethers loses it in the neutral zone. That's Testa coming away with it. Testa going in. Testa gets squeezed and loses that puck. Nethers all the way over, underneath the stick of Auburn. Dallin catches up to it. Dallin curling around back behind it. Loses it on the backside of the net. Pass over to Dallin. Dallin turns, fires. It got tipped by Rutherford, but not able to tip it all the way in. Comes out to the point. Looks like Leduc with it. And he loses that puck. Felder. Why am I doing that today? Turning, spinning, backhanding are the Ice Hawks, and that misses. taken by Neto. Neto stops, turns, and loses it. Auburn with that puck. Auburn shorthanded for 40 more seconds, controlling it in the Watertown end of the ice, though. They've got their little box set up. They come away with a 2-on-none shot. Saved by McGregor. Wow, coming in huge. Backing up the rest of the team. 28 seconds remaining in this man advantage for Watertown. But the IceHawks were just completely dominating at the Watertown end of the ice. Watertown coming away with that faceoff. O'Donnell playing it up. O'Donnell loses that puck as it gets swept away by Hoey, but O'Donnell recovers. Shot! Goal! By Owen O'Donnell. Just snuck that in. Had nothing to do with the power play, but came away with it. Owen O'Donnell unassisted with the power play goal. Time without power play goal, 14:48. 12 seconds remaining in this period. And that comes out towards the Watertown end of the ice. Auburn controlling it, shooting it is Marr. Shooting it again is Marr. Catching it out of the air is McGregor. Face off to the left side of McGregor, 2.8 seconds remaining. It's not really enough to make a shot, make a play. And that will end our second period. At the end of 2, it is Watertown 6, Auburn 2. That means it's trivia time. Your trivia answer is New York Islanders 15 power play goals against the Philadelphia Flyers in 1980. What was the question? Well, the question is, which NHL team holds the record for most power play goals in one Stanley Cup final series? Amazing. That dynasty team. Unbelievable. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel that you're watching this game on, The Dan Dallin. Don't forget to look up, find Power Play Podcast NNY and subscribe to that. Be a new podcast recorded on Monday, dropping for your listening pleasure on Wednesday. Both teams here are playing exceptionally well. Watertown coming out with more favorable bounces of the puck. They are making good plays, keeping their heads in. I do like the way Auburn is handling this puck and moving it around. This is good hockey. I don't think the score necessarily reflects the quality of hockey that we're experiencing here at Casey Park, home of the Auburn IceHawks. Face-off taken by William Vokey. Controlled by the IceHawks for a moment. And still. IceHawks Tucker Hogan playing that back around behind his net. Passing it over to Liam Ride. Vokey got a piece of it. Comes out into the neutral zone. Vokey brings it back in. Vokey taking that shot. Saved by Jonah Young, and he dropped it for his team to play out. Picked off. That pass picked off by Vokey. Sent it to the corner by Myros. Sent around, back around to the other side for Leduc. Leduc with it in the corner, back behind the net. Leduc turning. Hance fires that puck in around the boards, back behind the net. Comes all the way out to Leduc. Now Felder with it. Felder tripped over the circle, the face-off circle. You don't see that one very often. Backhanded in by Vokey into the middle. Myros there. Vokey curling around the dot. Backhand goes wide. LeDuc trying to stuff it in. Gets it out in front. Myros trying to get his stick on it. Unable to do so. That puck comes out into the neutral zone. Played by Hans. Hans collects it. Fires it in just a touch too early before Myros was able to get out. And that's going to be an offsides. It's too intentional. The ref's going to bring that face-off all the way down by Brody McGregor. Nathan Taylor taking the face-off, facing off against Matthew Hoey of the Ice Hawks. Taylor tries pushing it forward, and pushing it forward he does. Looks like McGregor. Oh! Whoa! Nice shot, nice goal, Blake Gregory. My tongue was tied up over his name, and then I got really excited by that goal. Blake Gregory coming down, firing that shot. Time of that goal, 1:56. Watertown trying to drive forward. Ice Hawks just coming away with the puck. Hoey saw everybody go, oh, Hoey sent it through the legs of Dallin. Thank goodness it didn't go through the legs of McGregor. Face-off comes to Dallin. Dallin takes it back around behind the net. Dallin off the far boards, gets that puck up into the neutral zone. Oh, hit as he received that puck was Blake Gregory, and down he goes. Nice open ice check. He had the puck. That's not interference. Dallin grabbing that puck into the corner. As Testa met him there. Dallin turning, trying to find that puck. It comes out into the neutral zone. Played in the neutral zone by the Ice Hawks. Sent in Dallin, holding it in the neutral zone before it crossed over into his end of the ice. Oh, passed up to Keegan. Keegan dropped it back for Dallin, but Dallin was moving forward to cross over the blue line. Puck comes all the way back. Testa on the near side. Testa in, firing, deflected, goes high. Mara collects it, takes it into the far corner. Mara trying to clear it out. Nether's trying to help him. Now it's coming out, in through the neutral zone. Oh, and down goes Rutherford. Apparently that was okay. Mara on the far side, not able to get that puck away. Testa coming in, shooting, saving is Brody McGregor. Mara unable to get some traction because the ice is slippery. Holding it at the blue line. Liam Ride sends it in. Collecting it in front of the net is Watertown. Watertown coming away with it through the neutral zone. Rivera with it, out in front, stop short, turn to shoot, just wide left. Rivera trying to hold it into the corner, and he does. Drops it back around for Nethers. Nethers pushed it along, and nobody there but Ice Hawks. In the neutral zone, Nethers steals it. Turns, shot, low, kicked aside by Jonah Young. Ice Hawks don't appear to be playing with the same level of intensity as they did the first two periods. Rivera dumps that back in. Nethers chases it down. Ice Hawks trying to push it out. Nethers has his stick on the ground. Needs to pick it up. O'Donnell trying to get it around into the front. Comes out to Rivera. Rivera out through the top. Fires that puck back into the middle. Back into the corner it goes. Nethers trying to hold it there. Now it's coming out. Rivera holding the blue line. Holding the blue line strong. Pushes that puck up for O'Donnell. O'Donnell shot. And that goes high. Chase around the far side, Nathan Taylor. Nope, Nick Neto. Neto with it. Checks back. Neto all the way across to Rivera. Rivera stepping up. Oh, tried Passing that for the tip-in to O'Donnell, but it is gloved by Jonah Young. 9:45 remaining in this game. Face-off will be to the right of Jonah Young. Owen O'Donnell in for Watertown. Puck comes away. IceHawks' Ryan Marr stepped up and had that puck for a moment, but Connor Felder pushed it back into the corner. O'Donnell with it. O'Donnell battling. Felder stops the advance of the IceHawks again. And that puck gets deflected out into the crowd. There is no netting here over the glass, presumably because it goes high enough it's not going to murder somebody. It won't hurt somebody that's sitting in the stands, but it does float over the top, so you got to be paying attention if you're up high. A hard puck that's going to injure somebody, though, is just going to go flying up and high and hit the rafters. Puck is behind the IceHawks goal. Played there by LeDuc. Comes around, passes it up to Dallin up at the blue line. Dallin having a hard time handling that puck. Settles it and fires it. Does not get very far. Coming out with it, though, now is Testa. Testa cherry picking. Dallin goes down as he made a play on that puck. Testa centers it out. Myro's right there to receive it. Myro's into the neutral zone. Myro's trying to break away, but has IceHawks all over him. Dallin holding at the blue line, coming off, tried passing it up into the corner, deflected away by an IceHawk. Vokey out to Dallin. Dallin fires that in, hits the skate of an IceHawk, now gets sent back behind the net. Wolves out to Felder. Felder back up to the corner to LeDuc. LeDuc watches it go around as Vokey's coming up from behind the net. Vokey takes it behind the net, tries to center, stopped there by Young. Out in front, Myros. Oh, Myros duffs it. It makes its way to the goalie, and Young clears it. Back out to Felder. Felder fires it in. It's out in front. IceHawks clearing. Flicks it up. Marr just got past Dallin behind him. Puck got flicked up to him, but it went too far, and McGregor came up to make a play on it wisely. Testa comes back with it. Testa has Dallin in front of him, who deflects that puck away. Nice stick checking going on. And coming away with that puck was LeDuc. LeDuc passed that puck up to Vokey. Vokey, shot! Gloved by Jonah Young. Timeout, Auburn. $7:16 remaining in this game. Presumably the IceHawks coach, this is an opportunity for Bob Bianco to explain to his players to keep their heads in the game. Forget about the scoreboard. They still need to work on their fundamentals. They need to make crisp passes, look for effective passes out. They should not be playing on their heels. This is a non-Q game. It doesn't count for anything in the standings. So win, loss, or indifferent really doesn't add up to a whole hell of a beans. But it is a great opportunity for them to take advantage of this ice time. They're playing a very competitive team, and they are a competitive team. They have a much shorter bench. They have 9 players on the bench plus a goalie, compared to Watertown's like 18. Plus a goalie. So Watertown's bench is twice as deep as the IceHawks. You could imagine that if they were equally conditioned, Watertown's going to be able to play much harder in the third period than the IceHawks. So this is the opportunity. Let's see how these IceHawks do after their timeout talk with Coach Bianco regain their composure and come back with some oomph. Virility? I can't think of the correct adverb. Watertown holding that puck in. Keegan trying to keep it. Coming over to help was Taylor and Van Brocklin. Taylor with that shot goes wide. Centering. Comes out. Van Brocklin holding at the blue line. Van Brocklin stepping up, backhanding it, goes over into the far corner. Stepping up on the far side is Hans to keep it in that corner. Sends it back around. Keegan trying to catch up to it. Not able to do so. Van Brocklin fires that shot in. Saved by Young, deflected out. Coming in, diving at that puck was Nathan Taylor. His face-off will be to the right side of Jonah Young. 6:28 remaining in this game. Coming in for the face-off for Watertown, Carter Nethers. Puck gets pulled back by the Ice Hawks. They try clearing out, and they do. Comes out into neutral zone. Jose Rivera picks it up there, sends it back in, pops it into the offensive end. Turned right back by the Ice Hawks. Rivera flicks it up, makes it into the corner. Ice Hawks defenseman right there. Send it around. Nethers chasing it down. Comes out to Dallin. Dallin curling up along the blue line. That puck gets lost. Turned over. Dallin stopping it in the neutral zone. Not able to pick it up and go forward with it, though. Testa coming in. Testa turning and shooting. Savings. McGregor goes back behind the net. Centering pass attempted by Auburn. Not able. It went off the skate of Dallin back towards the corner. Neto coming up with it. Nethers. My goodness, everybody's names so similar to each other today. Shot fired by Rutherford. Saved by Young. Puck comes out to the point. Hans sends it back in, back and around. Goes over to Trey Ledoux. Ledoux misses that puck. Recovers. Comes out to the point. Felder sends it in. Ledoux tried flicking out into the middle. Goes into the corner, though. Comes out high. Felder goes in low to pick it up. Felders misses that puck. Ice Hawks coming back with it now. Hoey with it. Matthew Hoey coming out with that puck. Stops. Shorts up. Watertown takes over. O'Donnell with that puck, kicks it up to his stick. O'Donnell curls around at the dot, fires it, save by Young. Ice Hawks coming back with it. Ice Hawks crossing over into the neutral zone. It's Marr. Marr with that puck. Marr, backhand pass, centering pass, picked off by O'Donnell. O'Donnell looking. O'Donnell passing it up to Neto. Neto taking that puck. Nonchalantly moving into the offensive end. Neto fires that shot. Goes hard off the boards. Comes all the way out to Felder. Felder dumps it in for Ledoux. Ledoux passes it over to Neto. Neto there for the one-timer. Nothing doing there. Puck picked off at center ice by Connor Felder. Goes over to O'Donnell. O'Donnell swings around with it. O'Donnell into the offensive end. O'Donnell shot. Goal. 8 from 37. Time of that goal, 10:50. Vokey taking that face off. Vokey driving forward. Vokey curling, shooting, saving. Oh, it went in. It went in. Well, how about that? That was all Vokey. Vokey's the only person that touched that puck the whole time. Time of that goal, 10:57. Vokey, another face-off, comes over to the side so somebody else gets to play with that puck. LeDuc with it. LeDuc drops it back for Rivera. Not on purpose, but he did. Comes out into neutral zone. Van Brocklin playing it. Van Brocklin curling around. Off the boards. Goes right to an Ice Hawk. Ice Hawk dump it back into the corner. Rivera playing it around back behind the net. Rivera stops short. Rivera almost taking a shot on McGregor. So McGregor covers it up. .336 remaining in this game. Face off to the right side of McGregor. Comes out to the Ice Hawks. They tried stuffing that puck in. Nothing doing there. Can't get that past the body of Connor Felder. Dallin curling around with that puck. Dallin moving up on the far side. Not able to get it past Testa. Testa coming back with it. Testa, a lot of traffic. Shot fired. Save McGregor. Dallin picks up that rebound. Dallin coming out with it. Dallin has Gregory with him. Dallin takes it into the corner. Shot fired. Save. Comes out to Gregory. Gregory tries stuffing that puck in. Covered up by Jonah Young. Nathan Taylor in for the face-off. Ice Hawks controlling that face-off, trying to clear it out. Keegan gets a piece of it, though. Keegan holding it, comes around, back around to the point. Held in there by Connor Felder, fires that puck in. Rebound for Gregory, unable to get around to it. Dallin stepping up instead of playing defense, loses that puck. Retreats back as it's turned over and sends it back in. Ice Hawks coming out with it now. Dallin stealing it in the neutral zone. Curling around. Soft shot. Nothing doing there. Dallin has to recover. Sees that Gregory's covering for him. Gregory stepping up, shooting. Saving is Young. Face off taken by Nethers. Drawn back. Hance with it. Hance dumps it into the corner for Rutherford. Rutherford back behind the net. Out to the point for Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin bounces. The puck bounces as he tried stopping it on his stick, and he lost it. Testa coming away with it. Testa curling one way back. Oh! Ho, ho, ho! Denied by Brody McGregor. Nice moves by Noah Testa. McGregor keeping those legs spread wide and that pad tight to the ice. Face off to the left side of McGregor. Judah Young taking it for the Ice Hawks. Comes out to Testa. Testa fires that shot. Saved by McGregor. Rebound out in front. Saved again by McGregor. Now he covers it up on the right-hand side. 1:59 remaining in this game. This face-off will be on the other side of McGregor. Maybe? Yes. Face-off will be taken by Carter Nethers and Judah Young. Nethers draws it back to Jose Rivera. Rivera around to Mara. Mara not able to catch up to it. Gets fired in by the Ice Hawks. Deflected out off the leg of Carter Nethers out into the neutral zone. Ice Hawks with it. Back into their neutral zone. Rivera holds. Now fires it in back around behind the net. Dallin in again. Holding at the point. Skating it forward. Centering pass to Neto. And Neto gets it in. 88 from 39. Time of that goal, 13:37. Face off, driven forward by Watertown. Out into neutral zone, collected by Jose Rivera. Sends it into the offensive end. Nick Neto gets a piece of it. Out to O'Donnell. Neto in the corner. Pass it to Neto in the middle. Across to Ledoux. Comes out to Dallin. Dallin fires it. Goes off the leg of Auburn. Comes out to neutral zone. Dallin hustles back to recover that. Dallin curling around the blue line. Dallin almost got tripped. Keeps his composure. Taking it down into the corner. Short side shot or centering pass to Ledoux. Not able to get to him. Out to the high slot. Dallin fires that shot in. It leaked in. Don't give it to him. He doesn't deserve it. Dallin with 2 points in a row. Time of that goal, 14:44. Well, that's why you take shots from the blue line like that. Hoping for a deflection or a lucky squibble, I guess. Hands to that puck back behind his net. 5 seconds remaining. Off the far boards up to Myros. Myros flicks it, sends it down the length of the ice, and that will end the game, ladies and gentlemen. Remember to click subscribe to this YouTube channel. Check out Power Play Podcast NNY wherever you get your favorite podcasts. I am the Dan Dallin. Make it a great day, everyone.